Is your organization trying to get better at diversity, equity, and inclusion? How can professional coaching help that? Hi there, I'm Gina Chang Campbell, professional certified coach and solution lead North America at Ezra Coaching. And today we're going to talk about how professional coaching can be an amazing support in your organization's diversity, equity, and inclusion journey. Has your organization invested in your diversity, equity, and inclusion journey? Maybe you've had trainings, maybe you've had some keynote speakers, but are still looking for real behavioral change, looking for ways to make these new ideas, new ways of thinking, and inclusive leadership styles stick. Have you considered professional coaching? One-to-one professional coaching provides a psychologically safe space, truly unique, to allow people to really ask those hard or even stupid questions that they wouldn't in that training session, because they know that it's okay. They're with a professional who's going to guide them through that self-discovery process. As we all know, self-awareness is foundational to driving anything when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Professional coaching is a great place to open that up in an authentic way. There's a growing recognition of the absolute importance of being intentional when it comes to DE&I in your organization. Potential employees are always on the lookout to see what it is that your organization says and what it is that they actually do. If you want to attract and retain the best talent in today's competitive market, you need to be paying close attention to DE&I. Impact data shows that diversity, equity, and inclusion not only drives innovation and better business outcomes, but it helps employees feel a sense of belonging and a sense of loyalty to their organization, a really critical ingredient in today's workforce. Coaching is perfectly equipped to offer an individual a customized space in which they can speak openly and honestly about all the things that they've wanted to ask but never felt comfortable doing so in a public setting. When it comes to changing mindsets, not something that typically happens in a training room. I'll admit that as a longtime corporate trainer. When that does happen is in a one-to-one, psychologically safe space with a professional coach. If you've done anything around DE&I in your company, you probably learned a little bit about unconscious bias. You know we've all got them, but how do we actually change our behaviors around those biases? Professional coaching offers an amazing safe space in which you can actually do that self-discovery work to peel back the layers and figure out what have my life experiences created in terms of my assumptions about people, groups of people, and how they're going to behave, and how that in turn affects my behavior. It gives me the opportunity to be really aware of those so that I can then begin to disrupt those biases and change the behavior to be the person I want to be. Sure, you've probably heard some great speakers talk about how to be more inclusive. You might even have read some great books or journal articles on it. But how has your behavior changed since taking in that information? The D in DE&I stands for diversity. Companies are pretty great at this already. We can attract and retain diverse employees. The question is, how are you keeping diversity when it comes to top talent? And that's where the equity and especially the inclusion become really key and important. What are you doing to create a more inclusive environment in your organization? Do you even know what's missing or what needs to be revised in order to make it so? Working with a professional coach gives you the chance to talk those ideas through and to think through some of the more difficult and challenging concepts you might have learned about somewhere else but haven't had a chance to apply. When you want to see behavioral change and you want to make impacts through the organization, you really need to meet people where they're at on a one-to-one basis. And if you're looking for more information, by the way, on how you can calculate the return on investment on including coaching with your existing efforts and initiatives when it comes to DE&I, take a look at our ROI calculator video right here. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video today. I'd really encourage you to leave comments down below. Tell us about your experiences when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion and coaching in your organization. We'd love to hear about them. If you found this video helpful or generated some interesting thought, please remember to click the like button. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.